Hey YouTube, as promised, I was going to start a series on how to set up your Neptune Apex controller. So, first in the series is going to be about getting it working on your home network. Now I can only say how I did it for my house, so there might be a little bit of variation for the network piece, depending on what type of equipment you have at your house. I use a Apple Extreme wireless, which then I have bridged into a just an express, because they are too far apart. I couldn't run a network cord, so I had them do a bridged mode. It'd probably be easier if you were able to just do a normal network cord for your setup. I probably won't go into depth on how to do the bridge mode. If you guys ask enough questions or leave enough comments on asking how to do it, then maybe I can do a video later on. So, just for those who aren't sure on how to get their network set up for their Apex controller, we'll just do a quick little video on doing that piece. So, first off, you're going to need all your stuff set up, all your power bars screwed in to where you want them, and all that stuff. So everything's got to be in place where you need it, cords run, power working, and then we can move on to the interface where you can set up the IP address inside your Apex controller. So I will show you that now. Okay, first you're going to go down to the center circle button. This screen should pop up. Go down to System, circle button again, down to Net Setup, and you're probably going to want to turn DHCP off, just so that your IP address on the device doesn't randomly switch to you and then you can't get to it again. So that would just be circle button again. Down to IP address. You will need to know what range your router or whatever device you're using at your home uses, because you'll have to program just outside of that range. Mine uses the 10.01 range, 1 through 10, so I went with 16. And then you can just use the up and down arrows to change use the arrow keys just to switch between octaves. And then once you have a IP set just outside of the range but will still work on your network, click Exit. Then you need to do your network mask, and that needs to be the same as your local network at home. Usually it'll be a 255, 255, 255 probably for most of you. .0. Gateway is the device that you are probably plugging into, so that needs to be the same. So mine, for example, is 10.0.1.1. Whoops. And then you could set up a admin and login password for the device for the web interface. Host name, you can change your host name of your device, so if you're in a web browser you can just type in the name that you would put there. And then for DNS server, I set mine to the local router at my house. And then HTTP port, if you leave it at 80, which is the default for most web pages, then you don't have to worry about typing in something special on your web browser at your house. Alright, now to show you how to make sure it's working on your network. First, you gotta type in the address just for safe measure to make sure. Should get prompted for your password, username and password, which should be the default of admin and 1234, which should bring you to this page. Here you'll see all your various settings. These have all been edited, but it'll probably say like what was it, outlet, then a number underscore another number. And once you can get to this page, you know you've done it all right. And there you have it. You have your Apex controller on your local network, so when you're inside your house on your setup on a computer or laptop, you will be able to control / do the full setup of all your devices that you have plugged into your Apex controller, which we will go into further details in future videos. So subscribe or put a like button if you want, and we'll send out some more videos in the future. Thanks, bye.